This is my house. Don't be silly. This isn't my house. This is Karting Korner, Episode 4. News and reviews from the world of LittleBigPlanet Karting. So let's kick off with the news, and what we're going to look at first is a series of levels by Mushy Wushy. This is his tropical skill run levels, and the links to all the levels in today's Karting Corner are in the description below. And I am jealous of Mushy Wushy because I had hoped to be the first person to get out a more of a platforming level in LittleBigPlanet Karting, but he has beaten me to it, and he has beaten me to it in style, because the idea of this particular race is not to beat your opponent in terms of a race, but simply to survive by careful steering, a bit of jumping here and there, important braking. The level series is clearly directly inspired by Monkey Ball, but Mushy Wushy has put together a really good version. And what's really great to see in LittleBigPlanet Karting now is that people are going to start to break the genre. This isn't just a karting game, despite the name. It is a set of 3D tools that can be used to make a huge variety in terms of levels. So let's hope that this is just the very start of people branching away from just a normal race or normal battle type. Do go and check out these levels, they're great fun, especially World Number 3, which is my personal favourite. I think it is excellent. Secondly, in the news, I want to recommend to you a creator called Lisa_2K6, and this might be a little bit extreme, but I really recommend that you go and play all of her levels. She has got together a whole bunch of levels out already, but the great thing about Lisa's levels is that every single one, as far as I can tell, has custom vehicles in it, custom karts. One of them you are playing as on Harry Potter's broomstick. One you're on this lovely walking robot. One you're actually playing as a bacon sandwich, and loads more. And what Lisa's been really good at is showing the possibility with custom karts in terms of different types of handling, in terms of different size of cart, in terms of what you can actually put in your cart, such as the emitting smoke which is coming out of this train here. And I think these levels really are inspirations in terms of what you can actually kind of put the player inside. She's also done a Wipeout series of levels, and for the carts she's used here are absolutely fantastic, but if you watch the video you can see you can actually switch between carts just by hitting L1 a couple of times here and there, and you can just keep rotating between the 3 different carts. And then if you think about the implications of that, then this means that you can have levels where the player switches vehicles all the time, that can have different types of handling, different effects, different speeds, etc, etc. It's a great idea, and she does it brilliantly. Next up, the Christmas levels, of course, have started. We're well into December now, and this level is called A Christmas Carol by Layla CBP. I'm sure most of you by now have played Leklak's Wintry Wonderland, which is an absolutely fantastic Christmas level, and it was deservedly team picked. But of course this isn't just the only Christmas level around. There are quite a few springing up, and it's really great to see all the brilliant uses of snow and trees and snowmen and other characters. And as I go around this level you'll see some really nicely done snowmen and reindeer, and as I get a bit further on you will see Santa himself as we head indeed down the chimney. Now, in other news, today has brought the release of the long-awaited LittleBigPlanet Karting beta vests. So all of you players that were involved in the beta of LittleBigPlanet Karting will now be able to go to the store and redeem a code for your free DLC as a thank you from United Front Games for helping them during the beta. Sadly, I wasn't in the beta, so I won't be getting one, but it's going to be great to see those new costumes out. And let's hope, of course, this is the start of lots of DLC for us to enjoy in the game. Now, the next level I want to show you is absolutely stunning. It is called, if I can pronounce it, Yokoso Tomodachi, and I apologise for my pronunciation there, and it's by Pat Did, who I believe may be French, but I'm not sure. And he has created, without any doubt at all, the best interior I have seen yet. As we travel around this house and garden, I'm sure you will be as impressed as I am with the scenery, the objects, the detail, and the stickering, because I don't think we've actually seen quite a lot of stickering in LittleBigPlanet Karting yet, which is partly due to the fact with the way stickering works in LittleBigPlanet Karting, but I think this level really shows that stickering is possible, and in certain places it does still work really well. I just wanted to remind you guys that you can, of course, submit your levels for review in Karting Korner. To do so, please contact me on the LittleBigPlanet websites rather than through LittleBigPlanet Karting itself, because I don't tend to check the comments section there. And lastly, I am actually looking for some people to play levels with, especially when I'm filming Karting Korner on a Monday or a Tuesday night about 8 PM-ish UK time. If you would be available, get in touch. Me and the amazing Flying Pooh had some great levels last night, and it occurred to both of us that it would be good to get a crew together. So if that sounds like fun, do contact me on one of the LittleBigPlanet fan sites, or drop me a bell on my Twitter account, the Adipose TV. And lastly, my latest video tutorial is out as well, which is Lesson 6, the Eliminator. You may well have seen this already, but this is some logic that every 15 seconds will eliminate the last placed player from your race. The video tutorial shows exactly how you can make it, what all the different bits of logic do, and of course if you go and play the level you can copy it to your moon or grab the logic itself from a prize bubble. So let's get on to this week's level reviews. Our first level up for review today is Metroid by Wigriff. Now Wigriff is a brilliant example of a person that's relatively new to the LittleBigPlanet community, but has got well and truly stuck in and made a load of friends and already become an important part of the community. So for those of you that feel often that you can't integrate because there's so many kind of older players and veterans, please don't feel like that. It's just a case of being active, making friends, responding to forum posts, but showing elements of maturity as well. But on top of that, Wigriff has put together an absolutely awesome tribute track, and he has made so many little creatures, monsters, aliens, that this level is absolutely teeming with life. And I suggest you kind of replay this bit of the video over and over, because you'll see from the beginning of the level to the end there are creatures flying about all over the place, which makes this such a great and interesting track to race through. So I hope other creators take this idea of kind of movement and life and just make their tracks feel alive. Secondly up tonight we have got Tunnel Craze by Flaming Wreckage, and to use the name of his level literally, he has got some absolutely brilliant tunnels. He said in his little blurb on forums that he's got the thermometer to the max, and it's a shame really, because he's got these 3 or 4 brilliant tunnels, and then the rest of the level, as you can see, looks a little bit bare, but those tunnels are so good that they actually make up for it. So I hope he finds a way to get those tunnels a bit less thermo heavy, because they really are good, and it would be great if he could share them with the community by putting them in a prize bubble. My personal favourite, has to be said, is one that perhaps doesn't even look like a tunnel at all. It's this one here. It actually just makes you feel like you're flying on air, and as soon as I saw this I actually wished that the Harry Potter broomstick level I played earlier actually had that effect of flying through sky. Really nice idea, really nice visual. Check out the track to get some great ideas of what you can actually do with interior tunnels. And last up tonight we have Castle Raceway by Urban Bedouin. First thing, I'm going to criticise this one first, and then I'm going to build it up in a minute, because firstly I think the visuals need a little bit of work here. You can tell what things are meant to be, like a castle and grass, but they could be improved. And secondly, the music. We've got this kind of electronic futuristic music while we are going through a Tudor landscape, so please think carefully about what music you give your levels. But what I really do like about this level is that this level actually has a narrative narrative. You get to the end of the first lap and all of a sudden these spotlights turn on and hunt you down. You get to the end of the second lap and all of the shortcuts open. You get to the end of the third lap and this huge building gets set on fire. And I really like this idea that the level has a narrative, a bit of a story, that it's constantly changing and evolving, because it keeps your interest up, it stops the track ever getting boring, and it actually justifies this creator giving 5 laps to this track rather than the standard 3, because I have found a few creators have just cranked up the number of laps because they just seem to like their track that much. But if you're gonna do that and you want a longer race, then do what Urban Bedouin has done and vary the track as you go through it. So well done, work on your visuals, but a really nice idea as well. Thank you very much for watching this evening's edition of Karting Korner. If you've got any comments or requests, do contact me either in the comment section below or on Twitter or in one of the Little Big Planet fan sites. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.